and welcome back. So, since of Kuju ending explained, Kuju's morality, Karasuma's choice, and what it all means. Sins of Kuju delivers a morally complex finale that stays true to its central theme. Justice isn't always clean, and doing the right thing can come at a heavy cost. Kujo's path, justice at any cost throughout the series. Kujo Taiza builds a reputation as a sinful lawyer, someone willing to defend criminals others would avoid. From small-time offenders to powerful Yakuza figures, by the end, one thing becomes clear: Kujo doesn't change. Despite increasing pressure from law enforcement, the danger of his growing ties to the Yakuza, and the ethical dilemmas surrounding his work, Kujo fully embraces his path. He continues to believe that even the worst people deserve defense and, in some cases, redemption. For Kuzo, justice isn't about purity, it's about outcome, even if it means getting his hands dirty. Karasuma's hidden connection. The finale also sheds light on the deep rooted connection between Kujo and Karasuma. Karasuma's father was once celebrated for saving a life only to be falsely vilified by the media. That public backlash eventually led to his tragic death at the hands of a disturbed individual. That same perpetrator was sentenced to death by Kujo's father. However, what left a lasting impression on young Karasuma was Kujo himself, who questioned the fairness of executing a mentally unstable man. That moment shifted Karasuma's perception of Kujo and sparked his desire to understand him. The relationship, therefore, isn't just professional, it builds on shared trauma, conflicting ideas, and a long standing curiosity. Why Kujo stands alone? Kujo's ideology has always put him at odds with those closest to him. His family rejected him for choosing to defend criminals instead of becoming a prosecutor like them. And by the end of the series, that isolation comes full circle. Karasuma, who has a long struggle with Kujo's morally grey methods, ultimately chooses to walk away. The ending doesn't bring reconciliation, it brings separation. Karasuma decides that he can no longer follow Kujo's path. While he understands Kujo better than ever, he cannot accept the compromise Kujo is willing to make. Kujo, on the other hand, remains steadfast. Their bond, built over years of shared experience and philosophical conflict, ultimately fractures, not because they don't respect each other, but because their definition of justice are fundamentally incompatible. Is Kujo disbarred? Despite his controversial actions and dangerous association, Kujo is not disbarred by the end of the series. Instead, the show leaves his professional future open ended, emphasizing that his real battle isn't with the legal system, it's with morality itself. So, Sins of Kujo ends on a thought provoking note rather than a definitive conclusion. Kujo remains unchanged, continuing his sinful pursuit of justice, while Karasuma chooses a different, more conventional path. It's a powerful ending that highlights the show's central question: can justice truly exist without compromise, or is there a form of justice in some way flawed? Thank you for watching. Bye.